So, by the title, your girl's waiting for her first day of work at Kroger's. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I'm already prepared though. I got my gloves for my hands, my mask for my face. So I'm not trying to catch anything, or I got it on my face now because I'm not trying to rip it before I get there and then be stuck because I'm not, somewhat protected. Yeah, so I got me a little mask for my face and some gloves for my hands. Yes, I'm excited, y'all. I'm actually about to head out the door right now. I mean, I'm outside, but like out the door to go to work because I work from 1 to 9, y'all, click list as of right now, and I'm excited. Yeah, so it's not really much to say except that I'm excited, but I will see y'all when I get there. So guys, this is my first break since getting here at 1 o'clock. And let me tell y'all, it's been busy. It's like 4 o'clock right now, but I've been doing quick lists, and it's been fun. It's been really fun. I hope y'all can hear me. But right now, I'm about to come find me something to eat for my little 15-minute break. The girl can barely breathe in this mask. But yeah, so far, like I kind of just, it was so much going on like the first 40 minutes of me being here. I was just like standing back and watching. But yeah, I get 6 orders at a time. And that's that. I have to use my scanner, basically shopping for other people. And yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna get some Oreos, so. So many Oreos. Guys, as you can tell, it's the next day after my first day working at Kroger. I would have came on here as soon as I got off work and stuff, but you know, girl was hungry, and when I hit the door, I low-key was a little tired, but it wasn't until I hit the door. So you know, I came in, ate my good dinner. It was so good, y'all. If only y'all would have had some of my dinner. It was amazing. The best thing. It was the best. Just reminiscing on it right now, y'all. Anyways, but yeah, you know, I got nice and full. I was ready to sit down somewhere. And that's exactly what I did, y'all. I kid y'all not. I ate. I put on my pajamas and I was watching episodes of my show in the bed. And it was like 2 or 3 episodes into the show. No, it wasn't a show. My bad. It was a movie. It was like 20 minutes into the movie. And I was out. I was just out. Like, I woke. At one point, I woke up. I think it was in the middle of the movie. I'm like, let me just turn this off. So I just started over. So, yeah, I was out. But, you know, I ain't forget about y'all. I'm back. I'm here. Tell y'all. But my first day working at Kroger. So, let me get right into it. It was 1 o'clock p.m. in the day. It was light. And I was there working hard, sweating. Not sweating, y'all. Let me quit playing. I wasn't sweating. But anyways, I got there at 1 o'clock. And I clocked in the front of the store. And the clickless department is like in the back of the store. So I went to the bag after clocking in. I put my bag in the locker. And I go over to the little section that's clickless. And I just see like these 3 people just like moving. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I go to one of the ladies when she finally like still. And I'm like, hi, I'm Jordan. I'm new. It's my first day. And she's like, hi. Like, what's your name again? I'm like, Jordan. And so, then you see her moving again. Like, it was these, I kid on, it was these 3 people, like, boom, 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 boom. 1 minute they here, 1 minute they're there. I'm just like, whoa, like, take a step back. It was just too much. I was just like, oh my gosh. It was in that moment, y'all, my first thought was, oh no, I gotta try to move up that cashier position a little quicker. But honestly, after like it settled down some, it was just because I guess the person before, the current person running the floor, running the click list, messed up on some orders, so it was like really backed up. So that's why I was just like so busy at the time. But I was just like, oh my gosh, like take a step for me. So then like the lady was like, oh my gosh, this is not a good time for you to get trained. So when I finally like calmed down and stuff, she explained to me like what, you know, basically I know what click list is, but like what my position is, like what I'll be doing. So I'm a selector, guys. I am one of the people that go and shop, pick everybody's groceries out, and I bring it to the back. I'm glad that's what I do, because I could not be, everything that I packed in them crates, I would not be able to put it in a car, because it was just so much. Like, so each person, so I did 6 orders at a time. There's 1 crate for person A, 1 crate for person B, and so on and so on and so on. each crate had a barcode. I just put a barcode on the crate. So I have my little scanner. I scan the barcodes, put them in order, and then it'll tell me like the estimated time it'll take me to get, you know, all those groceries, how many groceries it is, and how many stops. So like my first one, oh my gosh, y'all, I was just so shook. My first one was 120 grocery items. Let me tell y'all, 120 grocery items and 91 stops. And that first order, it took me, that first trolley, we call them trolleys. So that first trolley took me, what, 3 hours? I got there at 1, got done with all 6, the first round of 6 orders at like 4. It took me 3 hours to shop. But it's also because I didn't know where anything was, so like it was hard because I didn't even know like y'all know the store signs. Wasn't familiar with any of those, but they showed me like on the floor. If y'all notice, next time I go to the grocery store, specifically Kroger, because I know where they are, look on the floor, like on an aisle, it'll be like R07 or R13 or L3. That tells you like what side of the aisle is on. So it'll tell you like the aisle number. So like on my scanner, it said the aisle number. Then it said let's say 5, which means the right side of the aisle. Then the next number would be the shelf number. So let's say 6. So I'd go to the right side, look on the floor until it said R5, and then go up the shelf number, let's say 3 times. So I'd look on shelf 3 and then go over, let's say 4, to find that certain item. Which also, by the way, y'all, they don't do the even numbers. The even numbers, they don't have stickers for. So it's like you gotta know that if it's not a sticker, it's the even number. But yeah, so they have stickers on the floor. So next time you go to Kroger, look on the floor. Tell me if y'all see them stickers. That's what I'll be using to find groceries. But yeah, so it was a lot. So like the first lady that helped me, because there's a couple people that helped me because I didn't really know what I was doing. So the first lady helped me. She like actually took me out there for the first time, helped me find like 3 items. No, she helped me find like 2 items, and then she let me like, you know, start doing it on my own. Like once I, you know, was paying attention to my scanner, she was like, so how you doing? She's like, you're doing really good. I'm gonna go ahead and go, because she had been there since like 2 a.m. and it was like 1. I think she's supposed to have been off. But yeah, she was there at 2 a.m. Supposed to get off at 1. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm doing good. And then I found an item that I couldn't find. So I called somebody and they helped me. So like they told me, they were like, you press A if we're out of stock, which means, you know, we don't have it. But yeah, I did pretty good, y'all. It was honestly fun. Like, Clicklist is a non-stop like movement job. Like when I tell you, it didn't feel like I worked 8 hours. I'm about to say 4 hours. It didn't feel like I worked 8 hours. That's how like quick the time went by. But it's because first of all, you're doing 6 orders at a time and you're making like constant stops everywhere. So like, let's see, I was stuck in aisle 24. Yeah, I think it was 24 forever. But that's because that's where a lot of like the canned food and stuff was. So I'd go to the left 3, up 5, over 2, and then I go to my next item and, you know, do the same thing. And they'd be like back to back next to each other. But I mean, I also see why they do that, because it's like they don't want you in aisle 24 for one item, and then aisle 19, and then having to go back to 24 for 3 more items. So I see where it, like, that makes sense at, to keep everything, like, you get everything in one item all at once. But yes, it was just like so much. And one thing, I think one thing that's also time consuming, with it, is that after you scan the barcode of the item, you have to scan the tote, so that way, you know, it matches. When they print out the receipt, it makes sure they have everything. It shows they have everything in their tote. But yes, y'all, like, that first order took me 3 hours. Like, when I looked at the time, like, the first time I looked at the time to be in, I was like, it's 4 o'clock, so I finished my order. And I asked the lady, I'm like, hey, when is my break? Because they didn't, like, specifically, you know, tell us how breaks work with being clickless. You know, you're constantly moving, you don't have a scheduled break. So I guess whenever, like, you finish your order, if you feel like you need a break after your order, you excuse me, you go take your break. Well, listen, I was working on that them first 6 orders for 3 hours. I was ready for a break. So that's why y'all see me go get some little Oreos like a snack on, because listen, it was a lot to take in. But I definitely, like, it's definitely fun. Like, I'm excited for, you know, my next day, you know, tomorrow, my next day. I'm actually gonna see if I can go in early, you know, go over them in little 8 hours, get some more money, y'all. But I'm scheduled, I think it's 1 to 9 tomorrow. So I'm gonna see if I can go in at 10:30, because I don't have class. So I don't have class. It's a little celebration right there in itself. Yeah, I don't have class. So I'm gonna see if I can go in early, you know, get a little extra money, But yeah, what else about? Let me tell y'all though, that store, my Kroger store, is huge. It's like, and it was brand new built, so it's just like super sized, like, and it's nice though, like, it's really nice in there. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, so there's a selector, and there's the people like me. There's people that carry out the carts. I think they're like, those specific people, like, they assign, you know, hey, you're gonna go take the carts to the cars. But they have on the inside, like, the parking spaces, and like, at one point the system went down, like, the clickless system went down. So, like, as I'm trying to scan groceries, you know, scan them on my scanner, it keeps signing me out of my thing. So I'm having to pull up my thing, pull up my name tag, and scan my barcode again. That you know, that has my username, my UID. They call it EU ID. So I keep having to scan that. And I'm like, am I doing something to make it do that? And I happen to go back there, like, no, the system's down. So we can't basically we can pick people's groceries, but we can't deliver them out because the system's down, and we can't print out, like, receipts and confirm that, you know, such and such is who they say they are. Make sure, you know, everybody's getting their groceries. So there was that. My second order though, y'all. My second order, I was proud of myself. I finished my second order. It said, you know, they gave me an estimated time, but I want to say I finished it in 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I was really proud of myself. I think it said like it was supposed to be like way past that, but I'm like, you know what? Now that I've, you know, been around the store at least for the first order, I was all around the store, I kind of, you know, have a sense of direction of where stuff at. And y'all, people kept asking me, do I know where stuff is? And where is this, this, and this? And I'm just like, it's my first day. I was like, I'm not sure. It's my first day. I'm still trying to learn the store. I'm like, okay, no problem. But I'm just like, it's like they knew I was new or something. Like, everybody kept coming to me like, you know where this is? You know where this is? I'm just like, it might be in that direction. It might be over there. I would check over there. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. But yeah, y'all, it was just like a lot. But I mean, it's definitely like a. Excuse me, hiccups. Oh, hiccups. Trying to make sure they're gone. But it was definitely like a lot. Like, the time really goes by quick. Because when I said I was not, the only time I was not moving was when I was on break. And that's the thing too. You know you're close to the end. When, produce, they say is the last item to get before, like, you're done with all of your orders. So when I hit that produce on that second order, I was like, yes, I was ready. So I was scanning. I scanned the barcode to scan the fruits and vegetables and the produce. I was like, oh. But then there's that. So there's the picking. Then you have to stage the totes, which means that you have to scan the bar. Once you take it back to the department, you scan the barcode on each tote, and you have to match it with the barcodes in the back, in this little back room where we put all the groceries at. So it just matches. Basically, you match the barcode with what's in the back, because I don't know how to explain it. I guess it goes by like the importance. So like whoever groceries come the soonest is where you put them, basically. And y'all, apparently I'm gonna have to learn military time, low key, because in the clubs they don't have it like 1 o'clock. They have it like 16 o'clock, and I'm just like, what? Like, the lady was like, look at the time. She's like, what time is that? She's like, it's military time. What time is that? I'm like, I was like, 3 o'clock. It was like 16 o'clock. I'm just like, is it 3 o'clock? She's like, close, you're close. It's 4 o'clock. I was like, oh. Just have to learn military time, guys. But yes, I was so, and it wasn't even that I was tired. It was just like, once I got home, that's when my feet started hurting. My feet started hurting once I got home. Like, I took my shoes off and was kind of like stretching my feet. I was like, oh, my feet hurt. My feet hurt. Yeah. And like, we closed at 9 now. So, like, I was literally finishing. It was like the last, 15 minutes before we closed. And I had an order. Like, one of the girls asked me to finish, like, can I just finish this order real quick? It's not gonna take long. I was hoping it wasn't gonna take long, cause you know I was ready to go 9 o'clock. Even though it was my first day, we closed at 9. I knew Mama T was gonna be outside 9 o'clock waiting to pick me up. So I'm like, yeah, I can, So as I'm scanning, I'm like, please don't be long, please don't be long. It only took me 20 minutes, but because half of the stuff that people was wanting was out of stock, it took me less time. So then, they started announcing,
attention Kroger shoppers, the store will be closing in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes till the store is closing.
I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I thought to myself, I'm like, wait, I got stuff to buy for a future video. I'm not gonna tell y'all what the video is, y'all just gotta be surprised. I'm like, wait, I got stuff to buy for a future video. Am I still gonna be able to get my stuff before we close? And the one dude, the other dude, I don't remember his name. Actually, I didn't ask his name. I didn't see his name tag. I couldn't read it. I wasn't looking either. But I asked him. He's like, no, they'll keep the stuff open like for employees if we need to buy something. I'm like, okay, good, because I gotta buy stuff. So then it took me forever. It took me forever to get like the stuff for the video, because I didn't know where it was. So I mean, for some of the stuff, I was like, I kind of thought it would be with like the dairy section. So I looked in the dairy section. I was like, dang it, it's not there. So then it was like, look in the freezer section. So it's like, as soon as I went to the freezer section, I was like, I found it. So I grabbed it real quick. And it was like, as I was on my way to the front, I was like, where is it? And I just having to look, and I found the other thing that I needed. So I was running to the checkout, because Mama Sue had just called me and was like, we outside waiting. So I'm like, I'm coming. But yeah. So after working 8 hours, and then having to get the stuff for the future video, I was ready to go. Oh, I can't remember if I mentioned, but we have to take, for the staging part, we have to take the crate like out that's full of groceries, y'all, full of groceries. And take it and carry it to the matching barcode. One person ordered 3 things of the little bubbly, y'all know the little bubbly drinks, the bubbly canned drinks. 3 of them, and had the nerve to get like 2 liters. I was just like, oh my gosh, like. So y'all should see me. I mean, this is definitely gonna build my muscles up, but I was just like, oh my gosh. But honestly, you know, I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna call my job, see if I'm going early. Like, I'm excited. You know, to be making money. Being able to, you know, help those who can't get to the grocery stores and whatnot. Oh, see, I'm getting low. What's the word? Isn't the word lethargic? I think that's the word. Lethargic. You know, when you talk to, you feel like you're talking too much. Lethargic. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like that's it. Yeah, oh, also, we can either get 2 15-minute breaks, which are paid for, or we can do a lunch. And, me, you know, being me, I'm gonna do the stuff that's, you know, still gets paid for. And, I mean, I already knew Mama T was cooking dinner, so it's like, I'm not about to make no big old meal, or, you know, grab something that's big to eat when I'm gonna go home and eat. So, you know, your girl really don't need no 30 minutes, because it's like, it'd be different if I was standing like in one spot, like as a catch, if I was standing in one spot forever for like 3 hours or 4 hours. But I was constantly moving, so it was just like, I just needed a little break. Just a little break, and then I can go back to what I was doing. But yes, y'all, my first day was pretty crazy. Not crazy, but it was pretty busy, pretty wild. When I tell y'all, I seen so many people with masks on though. I mean, of course I had mine on, but like, there was so many people. I mean, back up. There wasn't so many people, because y'all know the governor limited like stores to a certain amount of people in the store for safety reasons. But like, the people that was in the store, everybody had a mask on, which I couldn't imagine seeing at the store now, like full, especially with me walking around my big old bulgy heavy cart. Charlie, big old heavy trolley, got 6 different orders trying to avoid hitting people. So I'm kind of glad there wasn't a lot of people in there. But you know, when everything blows over and, you know, the stores go back to being able to serve an unlimited amount of people, I'm gonna have to, you know, be whipping that trolley together. Oh, on a positive note, you know, my shirt says, let me show y'all. It says, it's in cursive, but I don't know if y'all can see. It says girls can do anything. If you didn't know, now you know. But anyways, I think that about wraps up this video though. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. Comment down below what my bears want to see me do. Comment down below also any questions you have for me about regarding Kroger, you know, any questions, you know, I will gladly answer them. Yeah. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join my gang over here because we're lit. And hit that post notification bell so you'll notify every single time your girl makes a post, because y'all know, I be making them. And like always, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And I will catch y'all in the next video.